Hey guys, hello on this Sunday. It's Kathy Anderson, and I'm actually the owner and CEO of A&E Coaching Group. And what we're here for is Awareness Sundays. So, most Sundays, I try to have a guest of nonprofit leaders specifically, because that's what I specialize in assisting nonprofit leaders. And we want to just showcase the leaders, just kind of let you all see. A lot of times I pick the ones that are considered grassroots or maybe the smaller organizations, and we get an idea of what's in your area or how you can assist and just some of the struggles as well as the wins that they go through. We always hear about the ones on the big commercials, but there's a lot of people with that. Actually, our guest says it too, with the boots on the ground. So those are the people we really want to showcase. And I think they're very important in making that impact within the community. So this guest is no different. And this is someone that I've known for, it's been a good little while now. Time is flying. So maybe about 6 or 7 years, and special, very special. Again, another is, to me, it's important. Yes, all nonprofits are wonderful, but when we get those men that are standing up and assisting our children and being there and being that example, that's a lot right there. We always hear the bad part, but I'm glad and just very humbly appreciative that I can have this guest on, because he has definitely made an impact, not just in the community, but in the world. So you guys will see, and I'm sure by the end you will agree with me. And I'm going to bring him on. It is Mr. Orrin Checkmate Hudson from Stone Mountain, Georgia, and we'll bring him on now. Hey, Orrin. How are you?
Oh, best
Yeah.
day of my life. I get to hang out with Kathy. Kathy is the truth. You travel the world, you'll seldom meet a sister that bringing the value that Kathy brings. So anytime Kathy asks me to do something, I'm there.
You
And
guys, this
don't
is really
forget,
what he said.
you and I gonna do an event in Nashville coming up too. So don't forget
Yeah,
about that.
definitely, definitely looking forward to that. Absolutely. So, I know you could just take it over and just go with it, but so I'm going to just let you say who you are and just a little bit about you.
Yeah, I'm basically a community servant who committed to helping others, lifting other people up. I wrote an open letter to Barack Obama a few years back. And I said, Barack Obama, I'm not my brother's keeper. I am my brother, because what you sincerely desire for others will happen for you. Just remember
Mhm.
that everything is a reflection of you. Look in the mirror. When you see people, you're looking in the mirror, and treat people like it's you, because that person is you.
Yes. Wow, that's powerful. So you're the founder of
Be
Be Someone.
someone.org.
Yes.
And we've been around 20 years. I started my
Mhm.
program because 7 people were shot in a robbery for $2,000. And I said to myself, bad things continue to happen until someone do something. Bad things continue to happen when good people, when concerned citizens fail to make boss moves. I made a boss move and started Be Someone and teach young people brains before bullets. The only way to fight is to use your head.
Yeah. Yeah, that is awesome. And you're located, I know it says Stone Mountain, Georgia, right? And
Stone, Stone
yeah.
Mountain.
Yep, I remember there. Used to live there too. All right. And just kind of give us an overview of Be Someone, just what
Be
the
someone.
mission. Mm-hmm.
Be someone. Use the game of chess to teach young people how to navigate through the complexities of life, how to pause, how to ponder, how to pray before you proceed, because you can make one move in life and never recover. And so we want to think things through. A police officer was serving a warrant last week here in Atlanta, and the guy shot through the door at the police officer. Now he's dead. So they shot back. So you just gotta, every move
Wow.
causes other moves, and movement is life. And sometimes you can make a move and you won't be able to recover from it. So my method is teaching people how to think things through and say, is this true? Is this honest? Is this the best move I can make? Every move you make matters. Moves matter.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Wow.
people will be somewhere and they'll hit a guy, and the guy hit back, and the lady said, and the daughter went to my mama. My brother hit me, and she said, "Did you hit him first?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "That's on you. You hit
Mm,
him first, and he
mm.
hit back, and now she got blood." She said, "Did he said she said, did you hit him first?" Yeah, but I was teasing her. Yeah, but
Gotta
you
think
you
about it.
created that cause and
Mm,
effect.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes people write checks their mouth can't, they write a check with their mouth that they can't cash, and now
Mm,
you the guy was
mm.
asleep, you woke him up, and now, oh my goodness, it's in there. Yeah.
So go a little deeper. Like I've seen you in action, and I don't think we could even do any justice. So I encourage all of you all, even to look at some of the YouTube videos or his Facebook page, and just see some of the videos with the interactions with the young people. Because some of us would say, well, what does chess have to do with a child making a decision, or why would they listen to you? But I've seen it in action. So
Everything, because
yeah.
pattern recognition is the
Mm,
key to success in all fields. Once you know the pattern, you can plan, you can prepare, you can position, you can predict. It's all about the patterns. Chess teaches you pattern recognition. Chess teaches you patience. Chess teaches you that your moves matter, and that
mhm.
you want to do six things. Take time to think things through. Is this true? Is this honest? Is this the best move I can make? Make your next move your best move.
Wow, wow. I can never get too tired of hearing that. So just well, you are the leader, or the founder as well. And just tell us just in general some struggles that you find, as the nonprofit leader, but also, if you want to share with some of the I guess maybe the parents, the children, what do you come about even in this just the community? Anything you want to share?
I was in the store this morning and I saw a student that was in one of my classes that won money in a tournament. And
Mm,
he was just so happy that he was able to win money in a chess tournament that we conducted online. And so
mm.
we gave out probably $2,500 in prizes.
Oh wow.
And children, they love it because they using their brain to solve problems,
Mhm.
and that's how you get paid in life. We get paid on our ability to solve problems. The bigger the problem you solve, the more you get paid. So if
Mhm.
you want to really make money in this world, you got to find a way so you can solve problems, and you got to use your god-given brain to solve problems and do no harm.
Wow.
Do no
Wow.
harm.
Right.
Brains before bullets. Think it out, don't shoot it out. The only way to fight is to use your head. What
Yeah.
you sincerely desire for others will happen for you. Life is a boomerang. What you put out will come back.
Yes. Yes. We as adults know that for a fact. Yes. So what makes you different? Like how do you find the children, or how do they come to you or learn, what to do to get to you?
Well, I'm always holding events.
Mhm.
I'm always doing workshops. I'm always trying to network, meet people, go to different places. I travel all around. I'm coming to Nashville doing something with you. So we'll bring the life size chessboard.
Mhm.
We'll, engage people. I'll play people. So I'm just always trying to, I want people to look at me and say, you know what, Orrin, because of you, I thought things through and I did no harm. Yes, I
Mhm.
had an opportunity to fight back, and yes, they will, but I don't want to do no harm. Just put your brains before bullets. It's impossible to be angry if you're thinking. And all I'm saying, use your God-given brain to think things through before you move, because moves have consequences. And sometimes you pull a gun on somebody, it's game over.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know if you're aware. I mean, we say little old Nashville or whatever, but it's grown a lot. And I talked to a lot of the leaders about the grant funding that's coming through, because Nashville is like at the top level of violence with young people. So that's why it was also important to have you connect with one of our events here in Nashville too. Because I mean, you hear about Atlanta, you hear about Chicago, New York. So for us to bypass you all, that's just saying a lot. And we can blame it on what we can want to blame it on, but at the end of the day, it takes people like yourself to, and all of us, that village, to come together and help these young people. So I know you said around the world, but I would like for you to share, like, where did you just come from? Because I
Yeah,
was excited
I
about
just
that.
came from Amsterdam. I was in Paris. I was in Dubai, but mostly I was in Dubai, and they had the World Chess Championship match there. So I got a chance to uh, make some moves on the board that they played on. The guy Magnus Carlsen won like $2 million in the match.
Oh,
It was a
oh,
14 game match. They only had played 11 games because he won 7.5 to 3.5. So just it's money in chess if you're good, and if you work on anything, you can be good. I was telling someone the other day, and this is worth $1 million. What I'm about to say, if you want to be successful, read 100 books in whatever you want to be in, and I
mm,
promise you, you'll be the smartest person alive in that category. But
yeah,
people don't read.
no,
And reading is fundamental. Reading is all readers are leaders. To earn more, you got to learn more. And you just got to just work on yourself. So I was listening to Kobe Bryant the other day. He said he was successful because he got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And he
mm-hmm,
said his competitors, they got up at 8. He said, now
mm-hmm,
look, if I get up at 3 and you get up at 8, I'm gonna beat you every time because I got 5 hours on you. And
wow,
so that's how you win the game. Just be willing to do more than everything. Put in the work.
yeah,
You could be anything you want to do if you put in the work. No one's better than you. I was hanging out with Randall Cunningham, a superstar quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. He said, listen, Orrin, he said, man, I'm glad you're hanging out with me because he said a lot of people put me on this pedestal because they saw me on Monday Night Football throw a
mm-hmm,
touchdown because the guy almost tackled me and I fell down and I kept my balance and got back up to made here a highlight film in America. But he said people put me on this pedestal, but
mm-hmm.
people need to know I'm no better than you and you know better than me.
Wow. Wow. So even before us coming on live here, one of the things you mentioned is just, people being people. We talked about that. So I know one of the things I found special with you is that your database is huge when it comes to influencers. So could you share like how another, I run into these nonprofits he's like, well, I don't know how I could meet such and such, or I don't know how I could even meet the mayor or the governor, and I know you have all those in your list. Just share, how does that come about?
Well, the secret is they're not going to come to your house, okay? They're not coming to you. So you got to be aware of what's going on and be where they are. It's called pattern recognition. Pattern recognition allows you to plan,
Mm,
prepare, position, predict. So you can position yourself to be at important events. And a lot of times, if you want to really get to the next level, you have to invest. And a
mhm,
lot of time people don't understand that. They don't get it. They said the reason you're not where you want to do, you got to pay to play. And it takes money and energy and time and thought effort to really get to that next level. So don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, make
mhm.
it okay to invest. Make it okay to give first, add value, and miracles happen. Always be the person that gives. The person who outgives the competition beats the competition. Always be a person of value. Always ask people, how can you be a blessing to them? And deliver and do it without expecting anything in return. Because at the end
Wow.
of the day, what you put out will come back.
Wow, that speaks volumes. So everything you teaching, even for the children, it's applying to all of us
Oh,
today.
it's deep because I
That's
use it every day.
yeah.
I am so blessed and karma. What you put out, it comes. I was in LA last
Hmm.
week or a couple of weeks ago, and I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I said I'm gonna change my flight to 12 o'clock.
Hmm.
So I changed my flight and I was coming back instead of 1 to 12. I
Hmm.
get to the airport. The lady said, listen, we need this 12 o'clock flight. We'll give you $1,000 if you take the 1 o'clock flight. I go, okay. I had the 1 o'clock flight anyway. So I reversed it and I was like, wow, God
Wow.
is good. Karma. I'm
Yeah.
always trying to help other people and miracles come back to you.
Yeah. That
Just
is
be
deep.
a good person. My son called me the other day. Said, Dad, what you want for Christmas? I said, just be a good human being. That's all I
Mm,
want. Just be that good human being. That's all I want. I'm good. I mean, I don't just because if you do that, that's worth $1 billion. Just be a good human. Be
it
a
is.
giver. Help people. Protect the brand. Protect the name. Be
Mm,
good to people.
wow. Once again, you said a mouthful. So, do you have anything coming up
Well,
yourself?
I got something I'm doing for you whenever you put it on the agenda. But
Okay.
I'm also getting ready to do something. I don't have a date yet, but I'm gonna do something to help the black males get jobs
Mm,
and just be a good human being. I'm gonna do a black male summit, and it's
okay.
gonna be helping people get jobs, helping people get connected. And I'm gonna tell them they got me for life because at the end of the day, when they win, I win. People
Mm,
need to get in their head. Get this in your head. If you don't get nothing else from me, get this in their head. What you sincerely desire for others will
mm-hmm.
happen for you.
Yeah.
Go out of your way to help other people because that person is you.
Mm-hmm.
And people
Mm-hmm.
don't get that, man. People don't understand that life is a reflection,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and your attitude toward others determine their attitude toward you.
Right. Right. Right.
You can turn your enemy into a friend. That's being kind. Just be kind. I was teaching a class the other day, and I said, kindness is the new power.
It really
If you
is.
want to have power, just be kind because when you're kind, you
Mm-hmm.
shine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And people don't understand that. When you go out of your way to forget your agenda and protect other people's agenda and look out for them, miracles happen for you.
That's true.
But people have this window of opportunity to really shine and to grow, but they'll blow it because they'll
Right.
do something in a selfish way, but they don't understand that it's all about them. Let me give you an example. This father-in-law gave his son-in-law some
Mm-hmm.
money because the father-in-law wanted him to build him a house. He said, I'm your father-in-law. I don't want you to build me a house. Your father-in-law
Mm-hmm.
needs a nice house. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to give you $2 million to build me a nice house. So the son-in-law said, wait a minute, to himself. He said, I'm gonna cheat this system. I'm gonna build the cheapest house on the planet. So
Mm,
he bought the cheapest wood, the cheapest lumber, the cheapest everything. And he said, I'm done with the house. And the father-in-law said, good, it's your house. I want you to have it. I wanted you to have the best. The point is, you're only cheating yourself.
wow.
In life, you
Wow.
just go out of your way to over deliver because it's all we all. Number one, you came in this world naked. You have and
Mm,
everything
and
belongs to
nothing.
God.
Right.
So you just borrowing stuff.
Wow.
That ain't your car. You
Mm-hmm.
borrowing that car.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
is not your car. But I paid it. No, you don't. No, it's just like a janitor. The janitor has the keys to the school. That's not his school.
That's cool. That's a good example. Wow.
And that's how life is. The lady said, wow, you let me come in your house and you were there and you told me to stay in there and relax. I go, yeah, it's really not my house. You are me.
It's a great example. Yeah.
Right, you are me. And if I treat you good, then miracles are gonna happen to me. It may not come from you. It may come from the Delta where the lady said, listen, we need this 12 o'clock flight. We overbooked. We'll give you $1,000 to take the next flight. I go, wow.
Right.
At 2
Right.
a.m., I decided to change my flight. Get there, boom. And I said to myself, karma, when you
Yeah.
constantly out there trying to help other people and create value,
Yes.
yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and how can I be a blessing to you and going out of your way to serve people. If you want to be great, serve people because the more people you serve, there's greatness in serving.
Yeah. And I do want to back up a little bit because you made a great point that I wanted to bring out. Everyone, at least those nonprofit leaders that I know, they will say, I serve, I do this, Kathy, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. But one thing that you said that we forget, it is not always a direct. It
It's,
comes, your payback or
it's,
your blessing
it's,
comes from, like you gave an example.
it's
It's
never
not
direct.
always from the person that you serve,
It's never
but
direct.
it's right. And that's what
It's
we
never
miss.
direct. But
We
here's
miss.
here's here's a teachable moment. It's worth $1 billion. What I'm about to say.
Hmm.
The word love means to give without expecting anything in return. So that's number one. Number two, the word love means to look for the good. So if you're looking for the good and you give without expecting anything in return, then you're walking in love. My teaching to you is to move in love. Move with love, because at the end of the day, love conquers all. And if you love your neighbor and you moving in love and you give without expecting anything in return, here's why. Because the people you serve and the people you add extraordinary value to, the money is not going to come from them. So don't even expect it. So here's the teaching. Give, walk away. 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 Ooh, it just came out a rap song. Give, walk away. Give, walk away. Give, walk away. Yeah, because eventually it's going to hunt you down.
Yeah.
You're going to walk in a place, and like this guy, I remember one time Bill Gates got off the airplane and go, oh man, I left my wallet. And he said, hey man, I don't have my wallet. Can you cut my hair? He didn't know who the guy was. And he said, yeah, he cut his hair and then charged him. It was Bill Gates. Now, Bill Gates hunted him down and found him, but the guy did not know he was Bill Gates, and he didn't tell him he was Bill Gates. But he said, yes, I'll do it. And that's what you got to remember.
Yep.
Just give, serve people. What you put out will come back.
Yeah. Yeah, we say move, walk away. Give, walk away. Give, walk away. Give, walk away. Yeah.
So, because you want to give without expecting anything in return. You want to give without expecting anything in return. And giving is the key, the secret to getting. You got to give to get. My son called me. Oh, Daddy, this President Sheriff want me to pick up all these cars and store them in my truck. I said, do it. Do it now. He go, oh my God, Daddy. He said, you won't believe what happened after I did that. I said, I told you. Get just the person who outgives the competition beats the competition.
Right. Right. Wow. Wow.
When you bring me in to do stuff, I'm gonna do more than you pay me to do. Why?
Yeah, we've always said that. Yep, we've always said that.
I'm gonna always give you more than you give me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll promote it and we'll do something for the kids there and make sure that they win, because when they win, we all win.
Yeah, we definitely do, right?
We're not gonna be on this earth long. So I'm just trying to create a brand and a legacy to let people know that success is a paradox. It's the opposite what you think. So here's what you do. You write down some things you think you need to do. And then on the other side of the paper, write down the opposite. Now, sometimes the opposite is the answer.
Wow.
It's the opposite.
Yep.
It's the like I was somewhere, I was in LA a couple of weeks ago, and Alabama was playing Georgia. And the guy said 92% of people saying that Georgia got to kill Alabama. 92%. And I go, wait a minute. What if the opposite happened? He go, no way in the world. I said, well, I'm telling you, well, the 92% was wrong.
Like 8%.
Alabama destroyed Georgia.
Right.
Now, see, and that's how life is. Sometimes it's the exact opposite. You know, 92. Sometimes 92% of people are wrong.
Yeah.
Earl Nightingale said, if you do the exact opposite when most people are doing, you'll probably never make a mistake again in your life. What he's saying is a lot of people have it wrong.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you got to be mindful and be aware of other people and what their take is, because from their perspective, they may see something you may not see. And so you always want to be teachable. You always want to be mindful. I remember this drunk, the town drunk came up to my mom and he said, that flower that you have is poison oak. So my mom called me. She said, man, you know, the sick drunk told me my flower is poison oak. I said, Mom, okay. 2 weeks later, True Green came out to the house. Miss Hudson, that flower is poison oak. So the drunk was right.
Yeah. Wow.
The city drunk was right. The guy, he can't even walk, but he told him, and he was right. So out of the mouth of a drunk man could be real. And you got to be mindful that people out there may see something or know something. And you got to be always remember that everyone you meet is your teacher. Everyone you meet knows something that you don't know. So you got to always be humble, always be kind. If you walk up to me and say, hey, Orrin, you've been spelling your name wrong for the last 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, okay, that's not a problem. Tell me what do I need to do to improve my. I'm open to anything because
Mm-hmm.
always be open. Your mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work unless it's open. So always be open to new ideas. Always be open when people say something. I remember Walt Disney. He would have meetings though. This is a little bit different. But
Mm-hmm.
he said when he would have a board meeting and 18 people say no
Mm-hmm.
to something, he said, that's what we do. That's the one. If
Wow.
everybody say no, and he said he would do that and they would boom. Because a lot of people have this fear mentality.
Yep.
You gotta walk by faith. And the guy said, well, I'll do it when I see my way clear. That's not faith. Faith is when you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Faith is when you walk up to Pharaoh and you say, let my people go. Man,
Mm-hmm.
you say, no, don't walk up to Pharaoh, he will kill you. You got to step out on limb. You got to
Wow.
go for it. You can only have faith or fear. And so sometimes you got to jump and develop your wings on the way down. Sometimes you got to make your move
Mm-hmm.
before you're ready.
Yep, you've told me that. Yeah. You're so right.
Because if
Wow.
you wait till every light turn green, you'll never get anywhere.
No.
You got to take a chance. You no risk it,
Mm-hmm.
no biscuit. When you take a chance on love, you see it's not a waste of time if you truly believe the impossible can be. So hold on tight if you think
Mm-hmm.
you're right, because nothing hurt as bad as when you see you gave up too easily. Most people give up.
Mm-hmm.
Most people fail because they quit. But here's a teachable moment. Try until it's not over until you win. Just stay with it. If you stay
Mm-hmm.
with it, you will win.
Wow. You're
Yeah,
right.
you're gonna get knocked down. Yes, you're gonna fail. But here's the beauty: you don't have to get it right but one time. There was this billionaire on
Mm-hmm.
2020, and he had just bought a $300 million yacht. And Anderson Cooper asked him, "Say, listen," he said, what's the secret to success?" He said, "Listen, man, I failed miserably.
Mm-hmm.
8 out of 10 times. Misery, lost millions of dollars. But I
Mm-hmm.
hit it 2 out of 10. So here's my
Okay.
teaching. Just
Hmm.
keep trying it. Yes, you fail, but keep trying it. But you got to love what you do. Because when you
Mm-hmm.
love what you do, you won't quit.
It's
When
true.
you love what you do, when you get the rejection, you will keep moving forward. I was listening
Mm-hmm.
to this song lady the other day. She said, shoot your shot. I'm bulletproof. So you got to just be willing to take some shots, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to fail, but don't give up. Just keep going forward. Keep moving forward. I don't care how bad it gets. Keep moving forward because even when it's bad, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow.
When it's bad, it's good. Because people would panic. Oh my God, Moses coming. Pharaoh's coming. Let's kill Moses. No, sir, we ain't doing none of that.
Say none of that.
He said, I'm looking, I see Pharaoh coming. Here's Moses. Blame Moses for this. Let's kill Moses. And my teaching to you is we ain't doing none of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And people come up to me with stuff. Oh, no. I go, no, sir, we ain't doing that. That's a trap.
Mm-hmm.
I said, don't do the first thing that pops in your head. Your first crack could be a whack and you can't take it back. So think before you act. Your first crack at anything is never your best.
Yeah.
I was listening to
Wow.
Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant said his first game when he was in elementary, he played all these games and never scored not 1 point. 0 points. And he said
Mm.
his dad said, listen, son, if you scored 0 points or 60, it doesn't matter. Just keep playing. And now he became a star. But Kobe Bryant said he was playing Little League. He said he just go 0.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he stayed with it. And all I'm telling you is to stay in the game. The biggest mistake you ever can do your entire life is to give up. So here's my teaching. Never give up. Stay in the game. Your mind is a pearl. You can change the world.
Wow. And that comes at the end of every chess game. That's a lot. You guys, you all just don't understand that. That was worth $1 billion. And he's a coach as well, a speaker. So if you all look after my event, no. But anybody wants to reach out to him, please. Absolutely. We
Yeah, and
want
then
to share that
I'm
knowledge.
coming to Nashville to hang out with Kathy, and we'll
Yeah.
do something for Kathy and serve the community and let people know that I'm gonna give you my best, because what I do for you, I'm doing for myself. We are one,
Mm-hmm.
and the word universe means one song, one verse. We are all connected, and I
Yes.
cannot be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. But here's the problem with society. See, a lot of people don't get it. And so I liked what Stokely Carmichael said. He said, it's the responsibility of the conscious to help the unconscious be conscious of their unconscious behavior. In other words,
Mm-hmm.
those who get it must help those who don't get it, because those who don't get it don't realize they don't
They
get it.
don't get it.
So a lot of people don't get it. They really don't. They like, man, I'm going to get the self, and if anything left over, self again. Bro, you don't get it. That's not the
Mm-hmm.
formula. Self, and if anything left over, self again. No, 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 no. You got
Mm-hmm.
it wrong, bro. You don't even get it. And so people got to get the fact that you win by giving. The secret to living is giving. And the more
Mm-hmm.
you give, the more you get back.
That's true.
And
That's
people
true.
don't get it. Why? It's a paradox. The word paradox means is the opposite what you think. That's
Mm-hmm.
why you need to write down what you think you need to do, and then write down the opposite. The opposite is going to be the answer a lot of times. Why? Because the brain is designed to keep you alive. And it will
Mm-hmm.
tell you, oh, don't do that. But let me say this: jump and develop your wings on the way down. Oh, man, that's too risky. I got to see my way clear. That's not faith. You got to walk
Mm-hmm.
by faith, not by sight. it
Mm-hmm.
takes it takes courage to succeed. You got to make
Yeah.
boss move. You got to step out there. It takes courage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember Farrah Express spent millions of dollars, and his first couple of packages was like $7. He lost money, and people say, "I told you what you would do." He just, no, I'm gonna stay with it. And boom, but the first few was rough, and,
Yeah.
and and life is designed because life was designed to be costly. To stop. That's why people don't succeed, because they won't take the chance, and it takes
Mm-hmm.
courage. It
Yeah.
takes faith. It takes guts. You got to really be willing to put all your eggs in one basket and watch that basket.
Mm. Say that again. Put
Put
all your
all your
eggs.
eggs in one basket and watch that basket. There was a guy in Las Vegas last week. He took a
Mm-hmm.
$50 bill. He took the $50 bill and he bet a parlay in Las Vegas last week. He bet 14 teams. He hit them all. How much? Half a billion. You know, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
half a million, 500,000. He won. He took $50 and won 500,000 because he hit 14 teams on a parlay.
Okay.
He put
Wow.
all his eggs in one basket and he hit that basket. And that's how we got to live. We got to walk by faith. Faith is courage. Faith is guts. It takes courage to succeed. Quit
Mm-hmm.
taking an easy way out. Most people
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice their dreams for their comfort zone. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you to sacrifice your comfort zone for your dream. Make it okay to fail. Jump out there and do it. There's no such thing as failure. It's only information. Make it okay to jump and fail. You will fail your way to success.
Yeah. Wow. That's so deep. Oh my goodness. I do appreciate you being on and all of that. I'm going to do my own replay. So I hope you all do the same. Make sure you take those notes. Don't miss anything. And that's almost a morning mantra. Everything that he said. I've asked for a little coaching every now and then, and I have certain things written down. So I have to remind myself that comfort zone, you do not succeed in that comfort zone. So
Right.
we do have to keep going. And like you said, failure way to success. And any successful person I've talked to, we don't know the backstory a lot of times. We just see like a Orrin Checkmate Hudson. We see him now 20 years later, but what was that struggle, year one, year two, or even, within the year? We don't know. So you guys, mind your business, do your business. As he said, all your eggs in one basket. And I get that now, putting them all in one basket until you succeed. I mean, do what you want to do it well. And I think that's the commonality that I am seeing among people like Orrin, because like, oh, you only do chess? Yeah, that's it. But that's what's made him
Yeah.
successful.
And people told me, man, no, you crazy. Nobody can, you'll never make it doing chess. Man, God will bless your effort, because if you step out there on faith, then God kicks in.
Yeah,
So I said, this dude's still doing that. Let me just,
yeah,
God will blow on what you're doing and the miracles of God, because
yeah.
everybody was born for a purpose out of the mind of God.
Mhm.
So move with purpose, live with purpose, stay with it, contribute to others, always do good, always serve
Mhm.
other people, be mindful of the needs of others, because
Yeah.
what you sincerely desire for others will happen for you.
Wow, that's the truth. That gospel. Yep, yep. All right. So how do give us we can wrap it up. Like I said, I could talk to him all day, you guys. So please, I encourage you all to go to his Facebook page and even YouTube. You'll see him on the news and everywhere he goes. I mean, this is the PR man. This is the all of that. For all of you that tell me what you can't do and oh, Kathy, I don't know. It's so much to do. No, so much to do is what this man does. Okay, and he does it with ease. To me, it looks like it's with ease because it's what he loves to do, and I'm thankful for him for that. And of course, our children are our future. So that's very, very important. So, how do they, if someone wanted you to come visit their school or speak or, have a chess tournament with them or collaboration, anything, how do they contact you?
Besomeone.org. Besomeone.org.
Be
I came up
someone.
with the name Be Someone because Abraham Lincoln, his mother, her last words on the planet, the Abraham Lincoln, on her deathbed was Be Someone. And even though Abraham had failed many, many times running for public office, Abraham
Mhm.
Lincoln took those two words, Be Someone, all the way to the White House. My
Mhm.
assignment in life is to empower young people to be someone. That everyone can be someone if you simply make the right moves. Movement is life, and nothing happens until something moves. Make your
Wow.
next move your best move.
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, I thank you again. And I'll make sure I put that across here. And I'll put it in the content
You
part.
can be someone, be someone. Let me hear you say, yeah.
That's Orrin Hudson, you guys. No, excuse me, Orrin Checkmate Hudson. Like he's been calm on here, you guys. He's trying to be professional. He's always professional, but way more animated. So that's why the children love him. But there's always messages in there. So hopefully you all got a little touch of the personality. If you're in the Atlanta area, Stone Mountain, anything like that, any event that he has, bring your children, grandchildren, whoever, and just go see what he's about. And we'll keep in touch and make sure you all know about the event that's coming to Nashville. And again, have a great week, everybody. And thank you again. Yes, likewise. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.